Hello everyone, I'm just going to roll on a U log onto the bandsaw mill. So we've wrapped the winch cable around it, and we're just going to roll it up the ramps. The ramps are part of the mill, but we take those off after the logs onto the mill. And then we've got the carriage here, which we can raise up and down and get the different cuts from the log. So we're going to winch that up first of all, get that ready, and then we'll be underway. Move that dog down. So we winched the log onto the mill. We're going to remove the ramps now. We've taken the winch off the back, and now we can get it set up. We've got to put some supports in. There's a piece called a dog which clamps it onto the side, and then we can cut the top off of the log. So the log's firmly onto the mill. I've clamped in the dogs. We're going to raise up the carriage to the right height. So the idea is to take a few slices off of the top, and then once we've got a nice flat surface, we can turn the log 180 degrees. And then cut the other surface off the other side.
You get plenty of firewood out of this, don't you? Get plenty of firewood.
Yeah, I've got, yeah, it's made us full of it.
There's some nice bits of yew coming out of that. Some nice bits of yew coming out of that log, isn't
Lovely,
it?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Some beautiful purples in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I've got a nice little stone on the top of that. Well, the one we've got is just got a piece of the roll sail. It is a roll sail, the only sail that was stuck with that. The other thing about somebody was new up there. I mean, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? You know, I mean, obviously it'd be a year or so before you could fly it out. I don't know what the...
So we've got some nice slabs of yew out there. I'm going to leave the bottom board fairly thick so I can cut some bowl blanks out of that. But these I've done some 1.5 and some 2-inch slabs. There's some beautiful purples in there, which is caused normally by metal in there. So I don't know if there's been some sort of metal near the tree when it was growing, but it's absolutely lovely. So this is my my solar kiln. This is what we've been building over the last few weeks. Basically it works, we've got a polythene sheet on the roof, so it's a pent roof, and it works like a bit like a greenhouse, and you gather heat in the roof, which then is circulated with fans around the wood which is in the box below. So if we go here, we've stacked up some wood. It's not quite finished yet, but we're nearly there. So this is the roof bit. This will have a hatch in it, and then basically you gather heat in the roof here, and then these fans. We've got some 12-inch, 12-volt fans which run off a battery and a solar panel, and then they blow the warm air around the wood. This will have a deflector on here, so it circulates the air, and all the wood is in sticks, so it's got a gap between each board, and the warm air circulating over the timber will dry it. And it's quite a gentle process. The idea of the solar kiln is that it cycles, so you get the hot warm air being circulated during the day, and then overnight, as the heat drops, it has a time to settle. So it's quite a gentle way of doing it, but it still speeds up the process, and you can do a batch between sort of 4 to 6 weeks apparently. So that's it. So we've got a fair bit of wood stacked up in here already. We'll just have to sort of learn how it works, but it seems to be quite efficient.
And what humidity do you hope to get this wood down to when you're finished?
I'm hoping it's going to be around about 8 to 10%, but there's two different types of water in the wood. So we've got the free water goes quite quickly, so it goes from 50% to about 30% relatively quickly. The 30% of bound water is the stuff that takes the time to come out, but you're always going to get an influx of moisture. It's going to come and go depending on the atmospheric conditions. So once it's dried, you're still going to get the free water coming and going. But the wood should be dry and stable by the time we got rid of the bound water.
Right. Well, thank you very much, Andy, for a very entertaining meeting. Hopefully the video will come out okay.
Lovely. I'm sure we'll do fine between
I might have to come out again and do it again. So
no worries.
We'll try.
Thanks a lot,
Right,
Roy.
cheers, Andy.